It was an event that crept from Tuesday night to Wednesday afternoon, when former Governor of Lagos State Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged as the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the 2023 presidential election. On Tuesday, there was a lot of speculation and anxiety gripped the nation. Political analysts and staunch supporters were busy with their permutations. As the night enveloped the expansive amid songs danced by supporters in different shades of uniforms, it became clearer that the convention was taking shape after house trading and political negotiations by allies and camps. Each of the aspirants had mounted the podium to make declarations and announce their next moves.
The other candidates are all good men and women, but I sincerely believe I am the person this moment called for. I have the experience. I led the transformation of Lagos from a dangerous, unwelcoming place in 1999 to a clean, safe, and vibrant place and the fifth largest economy in Africa today. I am a serious man with a serious purpose, and I will use all that I know and all my abilities to benefit our people. I'm a unified leader. I have constructed a formidable political structure, one that has delivered electoral victory after electoral victory. I do not put myself forward because I think this is nomination in Nigeria. I step forward because I believe I can lead our party towards the brightest future. I have expertise, my record of corporate leadership, my financial expert, my experience as an executive governor of Lagos make me unique among all other aspirants.
On record, 7 aspirants comprising the former governors of Akwa Ibom, Godswill Akpabio, Ogun State Governor Ibikuli Amosun, Governor of Ekiti State Kayode Fayemi, his Jigawa State counterpart Abubakar Badaru, former Speaker House of Representatives Dimeji Bankole, Senator Ajayi Boroface, and the only female aspirant, Ojuken Ohaneye, stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
But I have seen a man who is older than me and who was the first visionary in governance. And that man enabled us to have good governance in Lagos State and also to have the development we have in Lagos State today. So, Mr. President, I would have delivered a very powerful speech today on my manifesto, which included 3 major items: that of security, that of unity of the country, that of the economy of the country, which involves infrastructure. And as the man who is known as the governor that turned boys into men, I would have said, yes indeed, I would have done so. But I don't have to do so by being president. I will join the next president. I will join the next president to turn the boys in Nigeria into men. And therefore, I dub my heart and I assure that as I withdraw now, vote for Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Vote for Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. The 93 delegates from Akwa Ibom, the hundreds of delegates across Nigeria, the 1,200 delegates that were ready to put me in office, I assure, I plead with you to unite our party, let APC reign, and bring in this man to take over our current president. And we will support him. I will be there supporting him. I assure, vote for Ahmed Bola Tinubu as your next president. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
And I have come to a difficult but necessary decision. And that decision is that we must look for the most appropriate person at this time to do this job. I am prepared to sacrifice my ambition to be the president of Nigeria. I am a young man. I still have a long time ahead of me. And one person that I have worked with in the trenches of democratic struggle and in the cause of governing Nigeria, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, a mentor, an elder, a supporter of mine, and a great fighter for democracy in Nigeria, that I would love to recommend to all my supporters, all my delegates, starting from the 48 delegates in a meeting state, to all my supporters across the length and breadth of the country, is that you please accord me the respect to offer the support you are giving me to my elder brother, Aspirants, Tinubu. And I am not doing him a favor. For me, it is a duty, and it is a duty of care for Nigerians. I know he will do the job well, and we shall support him in delivering services to the greater majority of Nigerians. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. God bless all progressive Congress. God bless the Federal Republic.
But having said all this, let me now say this. First, I want to thank my brother that just spoke. Now, in the spirit of consensus building, in the spirit of the supremacy of our party, and most importantly, to hearken to the call of Mr. President and our people back home. For me, there is nowhere that is not home. But in where we find ourselves as a nation today, we must talk to ourselves. Yes, these are hard facts. For me, I don't care where Mr. B comes from, but where we find ourselves today, of course, the presidency must go to the south. I want to thank my brother governors from the north. Thank you for your patriotism. Thank you for believing in Nigeria. That is the way it should be. I want to urge all my supporters. I want to urge all of you that believe in me that we have somebody that can do the job. We all rally around him to do the job. And it's no stranger to me. We have been together for quite some time. And that is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So I believe with your support, with all of us coming together to support him, he will take Nigeria to greater heights. He will take Nigeria to the desired heights. APC!
Asiwaju polled a total number of 1,271 delegate votes to defeat the first and second runners-up, Rotimi Amaechi and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo polled a total number of 800 and 600 votes respectively, while Amaechi, former Rivers governor, scored a total number of 316 votes. The Vice President got a total number of 235 delegate votes to relegate the President of the Senate to the fourth position after polling 152 votes. Other aspirants that made appreciable impacts are the governors of Kogi State, Jaya Bello with 47 votes and his Ebonyi State counterpart, David Umahi, who scored 38 votes, and the governor of Cross River State, Ben Ayade, with 37 votes. It was an unimpressive outing for aspirants like the governor of Zamfara and Abia State, Hamad Rufai Sani and Ogbonaya Onu with 4 votes and 1 vote, respectively. Other aspirants like Chukwuemeka Nwajuba with 1 vote are the former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, Pastor Tunde Bakare, Tenjak Rich, and Ike Obasi Mokelu that did not score any votes, were the disappointing participants in the primary. The number of void votes stood at 13. As expected, thousands of supporters of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu turned the Eagle Square to a carnival spot and rolled out the drums for the celebration of his victory.
First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
We shall stand.
For your mandate we shall stand. For your mandate we shall stand. For your mandate we shall stand.
On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
Know that your vote carries the answer to your prayers for our country and for our future. That vote that you will cast carries the answer for the prayers that you have prayed for the future of our children and for the future of our country. Over the past several weeks, I have gone the length and breadth of this country. I've engaged with you delegates in the 36 states and Abuja, and I've engaged with members of our great party. We have had deep and wide-ranging conversations on the issues that are most important to us all as a nation. You have told me your hopes, your fears, and your dreams. We have risen together on the future of our country. I have also served for 7 years, by the grace of God, as Vice President. While at the side of President Muhammad Buhari, I have seen firsthand the nuances and complexities of the challenges that confront us as a nation. One thing is certain: our circumstances will not afford the next leader of our country any time to learn on the job.
I'm qualified in the three arms of government. I'm a lawyer with master's degree. I have experience in judiciary. I'm a former governor of Imo State 2 times. I have experience in executive. And I'm a sitting senator. I have experience in the legislature. I have this experience in all aspects of our nation. So to you, my delegates, thank God that this power today is not in the hand of the high and mighty. It's in your hand. I don't know what they may have told you. I don't know what they must have said to you. You must think twice before you cast this vote. Because when you go back, while in poverty and anger and hunger, no one is there with you. I'm your best partner. I hear every aspirant here saying, I will, I will, I will. I don't say I will, I say I have done it.
The crime economy was such a huge economy when I became the governor of Rivers State. We built 500 roads, we built 300 to 500 health centers, primary schools, we built 150 health centers, we built power. And we employed people. We invested in agriculture. We had the Songhai farm. And by the time we were leaving government, crime had reduced. Insecurity had reduced. Kidnapping had reduced. My expectation, sir, is that all those who have come here to speak should have told Nigerians what they have done in their states. Judge me by my work. Your Excellency, when I became the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, railway was moribund. Today, there is railway from Itapetuwari. Today, there is railway from Lagos to Ibadan. Today, there is railway from Abuja to Kaduna. Today, work is ongoing from Kano to Kaduna. Today, work is ongoing from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri.
A lot of all of these problems that are confronting this nation today were bedeviling my state, Kogi State, as at the time I assumed office on 27th of January 2016. Insecurity, disunity, lack of progress and prosperity. 6 years down the line, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, insecurity is fast becoming a history in Kogi State. In Kogi State, unity of all of the tribes and religion is what we are enjoying in Kogi State. In Kogi State, there is religious tolerance.
But Mr. President, what is very, very important, exceptionally important, is that we must ensure that this justice is upheld. Now, Mr. President will be completing his tenure by 29th of May next year. I think, naturally, it should be somebody from the southeast. I'm not saying this because I'm from the southeast. Somebody from the southeast that will now replace him. And that will give the opposite of South versus North and Christian versus Muslim. And it will bring stability to our nation. It will strengthen the unity of Nigeria.
Someone may be asking me today, what is your experience in governance? Experienced people have brought us to where we are. Many of the experienced people have padded budgets, have introduced corruption into the system. It is time to raise a new generation, a new breed without greed, a radical opposition to corruption, men and women, boys and girls who choose to win by righteousness. Many of these contestants, time will tell when EFCC is after them. By the grace of the living God, we do not need just experience, we need a genius. A genius is a man who does the right thing the first time without precedent. I praise God for General Buhari, our president, and everyone in leadership today. But to take our nation forward, we need more than experience, we need genius. Listen to me. Many have gone left, right, visiting the delegates, inducing some of them with money, but we sat and we reached all the delegates without traveling anywhere, by bulk SMS, by robot, because we want a cutting-edge nation that will be in the forefront of science and technology.
Talking about any law, any constitutional provision, any electoral act provisions that say it has that power. The constitution is very clear. It says Nigerians. I am in Nigeria. I am in Nigerian and contesting under my party based on rule of law. So it's not about my opinion or anybody's opinion. It's about election. So we're here for election, and I'm sure Mr. President has said it clearly through his premier that the delegates should be allowed to elect who represent the party as a Nigerian. I think people should look at the constitution again. There's nowhere in Nigeria constitution where electoral act where they say it's not allocation of power, it's election. Where they say this is a person that should come from this area today and another area tomorrow.
Well, we're talking about the case of fairness. Some would even argue, yes, you're from the north, but then there are two sections of parts of this country that have not had the presidency before: the northeast and the southeast.
Do you have fairness out of law? Any decision of fairness that is illegal, is it fairness? Fairness means adhere to the rule of law. Follow the constitution, follow the electoral, then you have fairness. It is only when you are elected that you say, okay, be fair to all. And even then there are responsibilities specified in the constitution. Governors, my
last question. What will be your position if at the end of the day somebody comes and emerges as the presidential partner of the party? Will it fall in line or?
Of course, I am a Democrat, I am a Royal Party member, and I know only God. It's by all these things we are doing now. God has already decided who is candidate. So I'm just here to listen to the will of God. And if it is a rima, alhamdulillah, I will say thank you, Allah. And if it is not me, I will say thank God, because that is the best thing for me.
Thank you very much.
Tinubu, 1,271 votes. Do hereby declare Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of our party in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. On behalf of all of us on this podium, particularly members of the Convention Planning Committee and subcommittees, I congratulate
2023 general elections and urge you to be magnanimous in victory, particularly towards your fellow aspirants who conceded to you. I urge you at all times to abide by the party rules and follow party reconciliation processes. In every competitive event, there are bound to be winners and runners-up. And as such, all the aspirants who lost or conceded at the primaries, I equally urge you to maintain the spirit of sportsmanship and to stand by our great party for the next challenges ahead. As we go into presidential primary, I urge all to keep to the same spirit. We must avoid acrimony and maintain the spirit of sportsmanship. The critical task ahead of the Abdullahi Adamu-led National Working Committee remains to continue to forge for the unity of purpose among party members and to keep securing needed compromises in the interest of our great party.
We are sure no animal in the darkness of the night, no intruders, no destroyers can bring Nigeria backwards. Forward, we are moving. I must thank our men and women in uniform, those who make sacrifices of their life, left family behind, and continue to fight for the survival of this country. Be assured, it is the beginning of that time now. You will get reward and enjoy a part of your life. You won't sacrifice for nothing. Today, I have my beautiful wife by my side. Mama 60. I thank her for sleepless nights and the times she had to endure loneliness. But I always say, I choose politics over fine accountancy work papers. And it is only through this channel that I help build a team, unbreakable team that will make Nigeria great. This is the beginning. First step taken, second step taken, and we are moving on. You are the great people of this country that have built, that must join hands to build and get rid of those animals whose head and brain and hearts have been possessed by evil.